Okay, welcome back. So today on Twitter, we had one of the people that I follow and like and support, think she's going to be a great candidate for the NDP, Laurel Collins, put a post today on Twitter stating the Liberals' first-time home buyer incentive program is useless in Victoria. The maximum price allowed to qualify is $505,000. But the average price of a home in Victoria is $650,000. Only NDP have a real plan to fight the housing crisis. I'm not going to necessarily talk about the NDP housing plan right now because I don't just know enough about it, but I will tell you this. Here's the article that was written today under the Georgia Strait. And it basically talks about how in certain markets like Vancouver, Victoria, Toronto, qualifying for this plan doesn't work because the maximum purchase price for a property can only be $505,000. If you go to the National Housing Strategy page, you can go on here, placetocallhome.ca. It's a nice URL. Click on how do I qualify, and it takes you to a set of questions that you can fill out an assessment. And effectively, I came up with this. So basically, if you're making $120,000 a year, and by the way, if you earn $120,000 a year and even 1 penny more, so $121,000 a year, for example, or $120,001, you would not qualify. So practically speaking, this is for people who earn, or families collectively that earn less than $120,000. But if you did earn exactly $120,000, then yes, you would qualify to buy a house for a maximum purchase price of $508,000. That includes a down payment of $28,000 and a purchase price of $508,000. So I thought, well, let's just take a look and see if Laurel's comment is actually accurate or not. So went to realtor.ca and I decided to pull up all listings. Now, unfortunately, I can't search for $505,000. Maybe I can. Let's take a look here. Yeah, so there's $505,000. And we can see in the Victoria region, which is this area here, here's Victoria and its surrounding areas of municipalities. There's a total of 343 listings currently available for sale for $505,000 or less. So in fact, there are quite a few options for first-time home buyers in Victoria if they want to look at buying a house using this plan. But keep in mind, in order to qualify for a house like one of these for $500,000, you have to have an income close to $120,000 a year. And also keep in mind, these are not houses. These are actually homes. And the difference is a house is a single detached property with a yard. These are condominiums. As you can see, all of these here are a unit number and then the street. So in fact, if we filter this down to what most Canadians would describe as a true home, being a house, so click on house, hit search. Now you can see, and this is where I think Laurel has a very good point, there are only 7 listings available in the entire, what we call Capital Regional District, CRD, where you could qualify to purchase a home for $505,000 or less. So I would agree with Laurel. Bottom line is, if you're trying to buy a home, a house in Victoria or any of the surrounding areas for $505,000, good luck trying to use the Justin Trudeau National Housing Strategy program, which is the first-time home buyers incentive program, because the reality is you've only got 7 houses to choose from. And you still have to do the renovations because I'm pretty sure many of these houses aren't going to necessarily be super livable. Like, for example, this house here that's listed for $389,000 in James Bay.